What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Before I begin this, let me just say, shouts out to State Sales, man, for just making it his business, man, to stay on top of things, man, getting that paperwork every time some paperwork come up in this release, man. A lot of y'all don't really know that brother. That brother is actually one of the reasons why we have so much of the paperwork on Unbias right now. Some of these other guys got a lot of paperwork on Unbias, but they've been holding it. They've been protecting it. They haven't been releasing it. Ain't that right, Max? Ain't that right, John, y'all? Y'all saw the documentation, paperwork. You know everything. You covering it all. They got a lot of paperwork on this man also. But shouts out to State Sale for not holding back, not trying to alter the paperwork, not trying to cover things up, not trying to actually make it appear like ain't nothing out there like so many of these people doing. And Unbiased tried to allow him. That paperwork don't cost nothing, man. That stuff costs like 5 cents, 3 cents a page, man. There ain't no damn. Oh, you spending thousands of dollars on paperwork. Just lying. Just always lying and putting it on 100 to make people seem as though he being attacked, like he a victim. Like, look, this is a raper, man, people. Wake the hell up. Damn. Wake the hell up. Man, this dude be making y'all believe like he was raped. He was the raper. He did the raping. Speaking of that, more transcripts and documentation came up on his. Shouts out to State Sales again, who made it possible for the paperwork to be out here once again. He sent me the paperwork. When he sent me the paperwork, man, we're talking about it. Then, you know, I had to get A-Dup involved in it, so I sent him the paperwork. You know, he gonna do what he do. You know, he better at doing the stuff than me when it come down to how he take that, clip it up, put it together, let y'all see what that man said, tie it up, line it up with the paper, show all that. And then, you know, he also gonna talk his stuff, you know what I'm saying? So he did what he do, you know? And like I said, I just wanted to take that time out at first, just like to say, shouts out to State Sales, man. Like I said, the brother behind the scenes that actually getting the paperwork for y'all to actually get to see the stuff that we presenting and giving to y'all, you know. So shouts out to him for that. But we have more paperwork. So this was a motion that was filed by Chris attorneys, the motion to suppress the evidence, some of the evidence that when they raided his house, they found. And what's crazy about this motion that his lawyers them arguing, when I'm reading his motions, it appears that his lawyers just filing motions to try to keep him out longer because their arguments be terrible, as you're going to see in this complaint. But before, matter of fact, I'm going to do that on another blog because I want to take the time out to address what they found in his house. They literally found his Raper Man kit. Remember, I'm telling y'all he had that Raper Man utility belt, like Batman got his utility belt with all them gadgets and things. That's what this dude had. That dude had a Raper Man bag, but it was something real telling that was found in these bags that I want to address. This man, I told y'all he had a full-blown operation going on. What's sad about this battle rap community is they know all this stuff. They getting all this evidence that we talk about it. These videos be getting thousands of views and things like that. So they watch it, they see what's going on. They act like this man ain't they act like this man ain't did nothing. They still literally trying to make it appear though there's a possibility of he's actually innocent. Raping 4 women who didn't even know each other. None of them know each other, but they all just lying on him. All this evidence they found of their property in his house. You know what? That's another thing I want to talk about too. I want to get that clown about. But don't worry about it. I'm going to talk about that in another thing. Where's my pen though so I can't forget that title I want to do? But they found something in his bags, right? Let's read his motion. Let's talk about what they found in his bag, right? So according to the documentation, the Superior Court of DeKalb County, state of Georgia, versus Christopher B. Gunby. This is an indictment. Y'all see that? This is an indictment. Just want to make sure that this is clear. So in this indictment, let's read what it said. Pursuant, Gunby moved to suppress the warrantless seizure. The warrantless seizure. In other words, they didn't have a warrant for seizing these items that they found in his house. So they had a warrantless seizures, subsequent searches of 3 JVC camcorders and a black book bag from his attic on June 21st, 2017. To support his position that these items were not particularized by the Rockdale County each search warrants, and that no Fourth Amendment exception applies to salvage the unlawful seizures, Gunby shows the following. So he's trying to push a motion to say these was unlawful seizures because they wasn't noted in the warrant when they came into his house with the warrant. So in other words, they was only supposed to seize what was on the warrant and nothing else. But this is what I mean by like his ignorance. But I'm going to talk about that in another blog. So on June 21st, 2017, Detective Kay Evans, see, it's a woman detective leading this, with the DeKalb County Police Department applied for and received Rockdale County search warrant. Search warrant, okay, authorized the search of the place on Collins, Georgia, right? The search warrant particularized that a Metro PCS Samsung black-owned 5 Android cell phone, property of Kiera Simeon, the other girl he raped, as the sole item to be seized. So think about it. Remember, he was saying his lawyer, now this is how y'all need to wake up. So his lawyers now is trying to argue because remember, they got positive DNA matches on him, which means he can't use the lie he was telling the battle rap community and people that he don't know these women and he wasn't with these women because we have your DNA. Our strong argument we can use is say that the sex wasn't consensual and they got mad at you because you wouldn't pay. But they were prostitutes. Now, here's the thing. For their property to be found in his house, and remember, these rapes took place on the streets in his car, not in his house where their property was found. They go to show you there was some form of a tussle. Because, you know, ain't no woman giving up their cell phone. Your cell phone is your diary. You reach for your cell phone before you reach for your car keys. You reach for your cell phone sometimes before you reach for the money in your pocket. That's how intimate a person's cell phone is to them, especially women. That woman ain't giving you a cell phone like that. But remember what they said. As she was jumping out of the car to get away from him, he snatched her bag and it flew out the car. And he snatched her stuff. Because he wanted to make sure she didn't call the police on him and he had enough time to get away. Use y'all common sense. So notice what he did. He took her cell phone. Let's read what the documents say. Get back to what the documents say. Matter of fact, let me open up this paperwork a little bit more just so that y'all can see what's going on. So let me open it up just a little bit more. Open up the paperwork a little bit more. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so and go back here. Let me open this up. So law enforcement subsequently searched the attic. I'm on line 4. In the attic, no. I got to go back up. During law enforcement execution of the search warrant, police located the Android cell phone in a master bedroom closet. So they located the Android cell phone that belonged to Kiera, right, in the master's bedroom closet. Law enforcement subsequently, I'm sorry. It's like my fifth blow in my mouth, bro. Law enforcement subsequently searched the attic. In the attic, law enforcement observed 3 JVC camcorders and one black book bag. The book bag was closed. Law enforcement searched the black book bag and discovered sex paraphernalia, right? Sex paraphernalia and other items. They found 5 anal plugs, condoms, hair dye, and a screwdriver. Look what was in his rape kit. 5 anal plugs, condoms, hair dye, and a screwdriver. Upon searching the black bag, Upon searching the book bag and discovering its contents, law enforcement returned to the Rockdale County Magistrate Court and received an expanded search warrant. The expanded search warrant particularized the following item to be seized. So let's address this rape kit right here. Let's address this rape kit. 5 anal plugs, condoms, hair dye, and a screwdriver. I want y'all to really pay attention to what's going on in this man rape kit. Remember, all the victims are saying this man was posing as an Uber driver. What we do know, let's take a checkoff list of what we do know so far about the paperwork or what happened. He had a gun, check. He had anal beads, 5 of them, check. He had hair dye, check. He had fake IDs, check. He had fake money, check. He had burner cell phones that he was that the operation was ran by and under, check. He had condoms, check. He had screwdrivers, you know, the pointy screwdrivers, check. Okay. Hair dye. What's the purpose of the hair dye? Remember, the hair dye says a lot when y'all know he not known for letting his face hair and his hair grow. So he was posing as being someone else that if ever found out, they give a wrong sketching idea. You know how they do the hair stuff to make it look like you got hair, the dye they put all over their hair, the dye, you know, Joe Budden them all use across their face and stuff. They do that like the barber thing. So he had all that. He had all that. So when a person gives a description of him, like, hey, that wasn't me. That's what the hair dye for. But let's talk about the anal beads. Very important, especially when you're familiar with women and know women. First of all, women not using toys that's not theirs unless, again, that's your woman or your girlfriend. Remember, this bag was hidden away in his house in the attic where his girlfriend or wife couldn't find it or knew about his secret life he was living when raping these women, having this rape operation going on. Because if he was using it on them, first of all, you ain't using condoms on your wife. So why the condoms and anal beads in the same bag in the attic? Why? So we know it's not for his wife. But hold on. You're not getting no women to shove your anal beads up them. As sick as this may sound, we just got to keep it real. We already know he's a sick, twisted, perverted person. So y'all need to stop trying to make it seem like this man is sane. Y'all need to stop trying to make it seem like he ain't stupid or foolish enough to do such a thing when he really is. He's sick in the head. That's a fact. You can't keep trying to avoid that. So we can't make it seem as though what he doing is not true, because you don't want to believe what the paperwork is presenting, because he appeared to be someone different on camera and know how to woo y'all up and make y'all feel some type of way about him, when the paperwork is showing you the true monster he really is. So either this dude is wearing the anal beads, like a lot of creeps and freak do, because they like Roman sex. That's how the Romans used to have sex. They'll be on top of a girl while another guy will be behind them. That's called Roman sex. So now they got these new gadgets where you could just stick the bead up your butt. You stick the bead to puncture your rectum, and it's supposed to give you some type of orgasm while you erect with a woman. So either he was wearing them himself while he was raping these women, or when he was raping these women, he was forcing them to use it. Because ain't no woman finna use your anal beads. She gonna be like, where you get that from? No, I'm not sticking that up me. Like, what type of nigga you walk around with anal beads, ride around with anal beads? That's a creep. We ain't in your house. We ain't in your house. So you riding around in a car with anal beads. And your face died. Your head died. So he got all this Black Joe Budden stuff on. He in a real disguise. He got the fake Uber IDs. He got the fake money flexing to the women like he actually got it like that, and all along is fake money. He got the pistol. He got the burner phones. The man got a full-blown operation. The man got a full-blown sex operation. And here they is in the battle rap community praising this man, glorifying this man. Oh man, y'all see what he just did? Oh man, he dropped ether. Oh man, he dropped the bro. Oh man, like niggas kiddie. Niggas like really in preschool shoots and ladders. We talking about a real raper, man, in the community. They just don't want to see him as he is. They just don't want to accept that he actually did these things. And the paperwork more and more and more and more continue to show and impose. Like, yeah, he did that. I don't feel sorry for him. And I'm not apologizing at all. My only advice for him, repent. He don't even want to do that. No. Not gonna let you get away with that type of stuff, bro. Sorry. You can say what you want. I'll match it head on. You can say what you want. This man had a full-blown rape operation taking place, man. He had a whole complete disguise. It's all in the documentation right here. This was found in this man's house. This was found in this man's house, in his room, the victim's belongings. The victim's belongings. So how is it consensual sex and you got their personal belongings that they need? That shows sign of a tussle. That shows sign of a tussle. Even to the point while you had their property, you go secretly run and hide it up in your attic. Law enforcement subsequently searched the attic, and in the attic, law enforcement observed 3 JVC camcorders, one black book bag. The book bag was closed. Law enforcement searched the black book bag and discovered sex paraphernalia and other items. 5 anal plugs. That's rape. Condoms and hair dye and a screwdriver. Why y'all think he trying to suppress it? Why y'all think he putting in a motion to have it thrown out? Because it put him dead to the wrong. It shows this man had a full-blown rape operation taking place and going on. That's what it shows. So this man had a real rape kit. This was his raping bag that he would use and go out when he go rape them women. That's why he also got a sodomy case. Sodomy, anal sex. Now we seeing. Now we seeing he got sodomy. Sodomy is one of his cases. So he was sodomizing these women too, forcing them. That's apparently what it appears to be. He got sodomy charges. Now, caught with the anal beads. And women reported he sodomized them. One of his charges is sodomy. Anal oral. Anal oral. And kidnapping against their will. That's the rape bag. That's the rape bag. And he covered and died. He covered and died. He raping these women looking like Joe Buttons. Come on, man. No. No, 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 no. No. It's real talk. And all this nigga got to do is come out with a video and niggas embrace him like he ain't did nothing. I never seen so many excuses in my life, boy. I'm talking about they threw a parade for this man. They praised this man. They glorified this man. They honored this man. They embraced this man. Niggas apologizing to him. Oh, Chris, I'm so sorry. Oh, Debo them scared to address him. I don't really want to say too much because, you know. Yeah, the Henny man got the streets, but ain't reporting to the streets what the hell is going on. How is that? He challenging him. Right. See what he's saying? This man had a full rape kit. Again, let's do the checkoff list. He had the gun. Check. We're going to do the checkoff list again. He had the hair dye. Check. He had the fake IDs. Check. He had the fake burner phones. Check. Look at the operation. Fake IDs, fake burner phones, pistol, hair dye, fake money, anal beads, condoms, screwdrivers. That's the knife. You know, the screwdriver's like an ice pick. That's the knife. You put that in one of them girls' sides. What did he tell Shannon in the paperwork? Shut the fuck up before I kill you. Then he cut on his camera and y'all, you know, man, because I wouldn't give him $60. But you know, man, all this because I wouldn't give a man $60. He did this because I wouldn't give him $60. So because I didn't give him $60, he recorded my audio. Nigga, it don't matter what it was about. You raped 4 women. I don't have to justify putting you on blast for raping 4 women. I don't care if I asked you for $100. It still don't take away you raped 4 women. You can't justify no reasons. Terrible. And people looking at the $60 rather than a rape. People looking at Debo shorting women on Queen of the Ring money rather than this man raping 4 women. Look at these niggas in the community. People looking at Anwar being checked by his girl Rita rather than this man raping 4 women. People looking at D.I. the Henny man losing his caffeine job rather than this nigga raping 4 women. Here, take it. Bang the gavel on your damn self. Don't worry. No.